dear Professor Simic, dear Mr. Dean, dear Ma'am Minister, Your Excellency, dear friend Ambassador Hill, dear guests, dear students, dear friends, it is a great honor for me to be able to address you on this important anniversary. And I want to wholeheartedly congratulate our colleagues from the Faculty of Political Sciences for this important jubilee. In fact, I also feel this anniversary very personally. My grandfather was a Fulbright scholar, and I remember him speaking not just fondly, but recalling how instrumental for him and for his professional career participating in educational exchange between Yugoslavia at the time and the United States was. And I'm absolutely certain that all of the founders of this faculty would be very proud of the accomplishments of this center in the past 2 decades. I believe that fostering ties between Serbia and the United States in the educational sphere is very important for the development of our country. I'm looking for a moment selfishly at my ministry. I would love to see many of the people who are today participating in the programs of this center and of this faculty as future members of Serbia's diplomatic service, because we do need more than ever educated, talented, eloquent young people who are able to work on the relationship which is so important, and that is the relationship between Serbia and the United States. In the coming period, we will try to cooperate even closer with the faculty and with this center. And I want to thank you for working with me while I was serving as the ambassador of Serbia to the United States. Because during my tenure in Washington, D.C., we met very often and we discussed strategic issues, and I was able to hear wise words, to listen to a strategic overview of the situation, but also to benefit from some of your ties and connections that you built over the decades with the academic community and beyond in the United States. I had the privilege to be a guest of the Clemson University almost 2 years ago. And for me, this was an awakening moment, because I saw that a university which is very often in touch with our Faculty of Political Sciences is investing so much in their research facilities. In fact, Clemson University, which is one of hundreds of universities in the United States, has an annual budget, and correct me if I'm mistaken, of 1.6 billion US dollars. And this is just an illustration of how much the United States more broadly are investing in education, how big those trusts, those funds that exist there are. And for a country like Serbia, being able to cooperate with the United States in the educational sphere provides an extraordinary opportunity to learn, to gain experience, to take part in research, and more alike. Please allow me to just say a couple of words also on behalf of our government and on behalf of the President, congratulating you for all the accomplishments, but also remarking that given the complex situation that we are facing in the world, the expertise coming from this faculty and from the university will be needed more than ever. I want to also quickly touch base on the fact that in the ministry we are beginning a very comprehensive reform process, and we will consult the academia, we will consult not just the professors, we will consult the broader academic community in order to best formulate the ways in which we will reshape Serbia's diplomatic service. Serbia is confronted with numerous challenges. We are a small but proud nation aspiring to conduct an independent, freedom-loving foreign policy that extends its hands of cooperation to the United States, to the EU, but also to partners across the international community. We will be looking in the coming period for an opportunity to establish a strategic dialogue between Serbia and the United States. We believe that this dialogue can strengthen further the ties between our two countries, and we'll be working very diligently to resolve all the legacy issues from the 1990s that still plague our region. But we need help from each and every one of you in order to refresh people's picture about Serbia in the United States. Many people outside of the political class, outside of the very narrow circle of Balkan specialists, have last heard about Serbia during the 1990s, and not in a particularly favorable way. And it's up to us, it's up to our generation, and it's up to the academia in Serbia to connect itself with the American academic community and with the broader community, and to try to rectify this image. So this cannot be considered to only be the responsibility of any civil servant or any individual ministry. It's up to all of us to work and change this. Finally, I want to really thank our hosts, our colleagues, for having this pioneering effort to try to connect us better with the United States in the educational and academic sphere. And I also want to use this opportunity to also thank His Excellency Ambassador Hill for being such a staunch advocate of cooperation between Serbia and the United States, and also working tirelessly to refresh people's picture about this region and update the picture about Serbia and beyond. So with this, I can only wish you to have an even more successful next 2 decades, and we will be there to support you. We will be there to give you any kind of additional backing. So long live our friendship and partnership, and may you have a lot of success. Thank you.